2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game one of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the five for the Raptors. We've got Avdija. Nurkic is out there with Anderson. And it's Novak in at the one. And for Chicago, all out there with Cunningham. Then there's Davis, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Tatum in at the small forward. You look at the Raptors. Well, they come into this series as the lower seed, Greg, but there are plenty of folks who give them a good chance to move on.
And if they're going to do that, they've got to grab one of these first two games. That would quickly turn this series on its ear and probably give them the upper hand. But lose here tonight, and they're going to feel some major pressure.
I'm sure as a player, as a lower-seeded team, you felt you had to get something early going in terms of a win.
No doubt. Listen, you want to get one of those first two. You don't have to win the first one, but I tell you what, from a confidence standpoint, it goes a long way.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Ball finds Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Novak, the pass to Giddey. He dishes it to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Avdija can't hit. Here's Chicago. There's the feed to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Embracing contact all the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
This is it to Avdija. Here's Giddey. Poke loose. Here's Ball. He goes up again. It's good. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, there's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the offensive glass. I mean, and he turns those rebounds into points.
Novak, that's for two, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Cunningham passes to Giannis. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And finished off by Anderson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
The defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
Here is Novak. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Novak dishes to Nurkic. Drops in the layup for two.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Excellent control from Tatum. The assertiveness he displays on these possessions is why people love this guy.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He said a lot of people are doubting us, and that's a good thing. That's motivation for our guys to come out and try to prove people wrong. But it's going to take a big effort. It's going to take execution. It's going to take hitting critical shots, which, as we know, is especially difficult on the road. Guys?
Thank you, David. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up a better fight on the inside.
So for the Bulls, Mitchell, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jordan comes in for Cunningham. And Ball subbed in for Ball. Here's Kramer, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
1:46 left in the first. To the inside. Here's Kramer. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Yang pass to Şengün. 6 to shoot. It's Novak from outside. Here's Serb. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Agility, height, hands. I mean, Davis has every advantage on this play. The defense can effectively counter him.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Davis sends it back. Shot from 16. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And here are the Raptors now. 8-point game. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And there's the drive. Jordan with some nice D.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
There's Ball with the 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control in this game.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls. They lead by 11. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A good job there. Jordan getting them in transition, and he does so much, and you almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
Here's Yang, and it's sent back by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Jordan's got 9.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
Here's Yang. Here's Şengün. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. Mitchell is doubled. Davis kicks to Mitchell. And 3 from Jordan. Another shot. And Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got his second best.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anthony Davis. Cunningham comes in for Jordan. And it's ball in for ball. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Raptors trailed by 19. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Nurkic kicks to Avdia. Will it go? And the layup is good.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Outside ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Cunningham. Off target with his 3. Toronto, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Serb. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Tatum, he's checked in for Mitchell. Going inside, and Giddey gets it to go. Chicago leading by 17. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Raptors ball.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Avdia. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 6. And Giddey gets it to go.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jump. He's going to work hard for those.
Here's Ball. Count the basket. And the Bulls lead by 17.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Giddey the pass to Nurkic. 1:31 left in the first half. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Tatum. Inside. Fast break Toronto. Finished off the break.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Cunningham. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And he gets it to go.
Showing off different dimensions to his game. Tatum's ability to get it done from there as well is impressive.
51 seconds left here in the second. Got a piece of it. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Ball slams it in.
Worth the price of admission. LaMelo with a tremendous play on the ball and finishes on the other end.
Now the pass to Nurkic. Here's Serb. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's Giddey. And the rejection by Tatum.
Long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever happening.
Toronto with the ball. Şengün passes to Avdiya. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Bulls now. And so it's Chicago in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting and hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for the Bulls, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Man, this was all inside. Jack, I know you like this. But then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contest, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when the team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
Ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Cunningham is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Giannis in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Giddey. Pass to Novak. Here's Giddey. Passes it to Novak. Tries again. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Novak's got 6.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
Here is Novak. He's got 6. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Back to Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. He's got 8.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Takes it inside. Here's Giddey.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First team foul.
The Raptors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Chicago. Mitchell, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Jordan comes in for Cunningham. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Ball. Chicago leading by 23. Jordan kicks to Mitchell. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. For 3. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Here's Giddey. He's got 8. And Tatum pulls it down.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Ball from long range. And the Bulls, another 3.
It's critical that Ball keeps hitting the shot. It will only improve his confidence moving ahead.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Anderson. Here is Novak. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And here are the Bulls now. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Beautiful job by Tatum right there. I mean, the ball handling skills incredibly advanced for such a young front court player.
Here's Giddey. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Ball with the bucket.
Step in the right direction. It's huge whenever Ball finds a way to capitalize from the mid-range.
Here is Novak. 6 points for him. Anderson right side. Pass to Giddey. Puts up a 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Oh, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And they're on the break. Abdia can't hit.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Tatum has a good feel for catching defenders off balance. I mean, we'll see what he can do at the line.
Chicago shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And that one falls for Tatum. Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
Bulls have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Tatum on the wing. From downtown. Second chance shot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the Raptors miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Kept alive. A second chance effort. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, Coach is pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Here's Yang. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Chicago with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. Back to the action after this word. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Here's Serb, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First team foul.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And he makes the first. Ball hits them both. Raptors shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Yang. Up again, and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive board.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack of communication, the lack of trust.
And so here's Toronto, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Fades back, off the left rim and out. Chicago has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Right block shot, rebounded by Valanciunas. Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Derrick Rose is checked in for Chicago.
First team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls, Derrick Rose.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. The shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way. And it's Rose penetrating. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, man, he'll find a way to milk every point possible out of every possession. If that means Rose has to get physical,
second team foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
Here's Giddey. Kulboka, covered by Gervin. Kulboka. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Fast break Toronto. Here's Korkmaz. Good, nice job down low.
But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
There's no off switch on Rose. He continues to attack the defense. Then he gets them to compromise.
At the line for two.
The first free throw is good. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Rose drops them both.
I mean, and the resiliency Rose has shown throughout his career, it's inspiring. I mean, he's someone that just universally is loved by the fans of this game.
Here's Giddey. Chalk up two there. Giddey's got 9 points now in just the second half. Well, Chicago's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors.
Did you see that?
And he jams it with authority.
And how about just holding to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Hits the three-point bomb. Rose has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Excellent awareness from Rose that time. He didn't want to give the defense a chance to contest his shot.
To the paint. Here's Bitadze, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Gervin. Misses the three. The Raptors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Davis.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game, no matter what the situation was. He was the one to dictate the action.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
First one falls for him. Bulls making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And the Raptors making a change here. Both free throws good from Rose. And so here's Toronto. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cool Boca, and they pick up 2.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here is Nova. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, congratulations. How did your team come out on top tonight?
We just play hard and play defense.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.